Take a look at the average ages that I calculated for these two Oklahoma college basketball teams. Now try to guess what teams these are. Don't worry, I'll give you a second to think. If you guessed Oklahoma State University for the first one, you're absolutely correct. If you name any other college team for the second one, you're in for a surprise. This second team isn't a college team. In fact, it's actually the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wait, there's an NBA team that's just barely over a year older on average than its own state's college basketball team? Yes, and you also may be asking yourself right now, why is this so special? Well, let me explain. The 2022-23 NBA season has had some of the most surprising and unexpected moments, with some teams taking the league by storm. The Sacramento Kings just made history by breaking an NBA record of 16 straight years of missing the playoffs to clinching the third seed and making it to the postseason for the first time since 2006. But how? Well, in that 16-year span, the Kings failed to draft players that would move the franchise in the right direction. I mean, don't get me wrong, they did draft some extremely talented players that seemed like they would be the franchise guy, but for years the organization failed to put the right pieces together. On your screen, you'll see a number of notable players the Kings drafted that underachieved or did not play up to their expectations. This was a recurring pattern for the Kings over the years, and although they got some gold in the mining, they saw a lot more bronze than expected. Now, what does the Kings draft history have anything to do with the Thunder? I'll show you. The Kings managed to get two superstar caliber players in their 16 years of drafting. With their first superstar, DeMarcus Cousins, they failed to put the adequate pieces around him. However, with their second one, De'Aaron Fox, they seem to have learned from their mistakes and built around him. What you're looking at on your screen is the Thunder's draft picks for the next 7 years. They have 31 draft picks going as far as the year 2029. The Thunder seem to have already found their superstar in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who has just had one of the greatest breakout seasons in NBA history, being the fourth best scorer in the league at 31.4 points a game and all-around insane efficiency. The 24-year-old has already taken the veteran role for this young OKC team and led them to a very surprising season. The Thunder have arguably the best young core in the league in Josh Giddey, Jalen Williams, and Lou Dort. And with the amount of draft picks this team has, they have many chances to find more key pieces through future drafts or trades. They could even find another superstar player in that mix, but we don't know for certain. They probably have their next superstar waiting to blossom in Chet Holmgren, a highly regarded player in last year's draft who has even yet to touch an NBA court. And while putting some things into perspective, this team went most of the year without a true big man and were in a Western Conference that was arguably the most competitive it's ever been in over a decade. And an NBA team with players that could pass off as college students somehow managed to get 40 wins this season. It's insane how well the Thunder are doing for their age. The sky is practically the limit for them. Now, everything hasn't fallen into place for the Thunder yet. They still lack key aspects of the game like consistent outside scoring, reliable bigs, and just overall experience. However, despite all the tangibles they lack, they were just one win away from being in the NBA playoffs. Those aspects of the game will fall in place with time, and when they do, things might get very scary for the league. How far will the Thunder go next season? I can see them making it to a 5th or 6th seed, and 8th at worst, and I don't want to stretch things too much, but if the Thunder keep progressing at this rate, they could make a finals appearance by the end of this decade. I don't know, maybe I'm going too far, but share your thoughts down below in the comments. That's all I got for this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.